This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 17. Son of man, when the house of Israel dwelt in their own land, they defiled it by their own way and by their doings. Their way was before me as the uncleanness of a removed woman. Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world calls God, and Yahushai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught me this truth. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami Camp, and the reason why I brought out the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, starting at 17, all right, is because we as a nation, all right, we so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, of today, who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, all right, when we were in our homeland, we defiled it, okay? We defiled it so much, all right, that the Lord removed us, all right? And we were known as a delicate and comely woman, according to the book of Jeremiah, all right, chapter 6, verse 2, all right? But we got removed because we defiled the land, all right, by worshiping other gods and resurrecting idols, okay, in the land that was given to us, okay, by the Most High. Now, the lesson I'm going to bring out is more focused on the Northern Kingdom, all right, because the Northern Kingdom, all right, are you so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, and you make up majority of the tribes, all right? And the Lord is going to punish you for all your ways because you still, to this very day, continue to worship idols, all right? Continue to worship other philosophy, other gods, all right? That's why you're catching hell in South America, Venezuela, all right? You're catching hell in Puerto Rico, okay? Because, hey, man, judgment has to come, all right, to those that don't want to follow their true power. So now, let me continue on with Ezekiel chapter 17. Son of man, when the house of Israel dwelt in their own land, they defiled it by their own way and by their doings. Their way was before me as the uncleanness of a removed woman. All right, that's all of Israel, okay? Even Southern Kingdom, all right? You got removed, all right? You got removed starting during the Babylonian time period, okay? Then you came back, okay, under the Persian Medes, all right? And then you got removed again, okay, for good during the Roman period, all right? The Roman time period, 70 AD, all right? Because of defiling the land, worshiping gods, all right? So on and so forth, all right? Verse 18, wherefore I poured my fury upon them for the blood that they had shed upon the land, and for their idols wherewith they had polluted it. Right, so the Lord judged us. All right, the Lord judged us. All right, start with the Northern Kingdom, which is going to be my focal point. All right, but the rest of the tribes as well, man. We all got removed at one point in time. Okay, to the point of now that we're not even in our homeland. We're in Babylon. All right, because we are worshiping idols. Okay, we were following the customs and ways of the heathens, all right, in our own homeland. So the Lord basically was like, oh, you want to follow the custom of the ways of the heathens? Well, then I'm going to put you, okay, in the land of those heathens, okay, so you can be with them, all right? Verse 19, and I scattered them among the heathen, you see, and they were dispersed through the countries according to their way and according to their doings. I judged them, right? And we're still being judged, all right? Because we're so far removed away from our homeland, we're in Babylon now, all right? Under the foot of these so-called white people, Edomites, all right? So now let's get to the history of Northern Kingdom when they got removed. All right, because, hey, you so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, all right, you're catching hell now, man. Donald Trump, all right, he's got his ICE running around through America, removing you, sending you back over to your countries in South America, right? And then you're catching hell in South America because it's poor and desolate, all right? Places like Venezuela, hyperinflation. Oh, Argentina, the peso's about to crash. You got Argentina screaming to the IMF, all right? Oh, Puerto Rico, over 3,000 killed during Hurricane, all right, Maria, and they're suffering to this very day, all right? But why is that happening? Because what you did, okay, all right, when we were in our homeland, all right, what we did as a people. So that's why we're catching hell up to this very day. The curses will follow us, all right? So now let's go to the book of Hosea chapter 7 to get to some history of why, okay, we got removed from our land. All right, Hosea chapter 7, I'm going to start at 11. Ephraim also is like a silly dove without heart. Right, Ephraim represents the northern kingdom, starting with the head tribe. Ephraim are the so-called Puerto Ricans, all right? I'm a so-called Puerto Rican from the tribe of Ephraim, all right? So this applies to me, all right? Also is like a silly dove without heart. They call to Egypt, they go to Assyria, right, man? All right, and that was silly because you're going to see why. Okay, really silly, man. It says they call to Egypt, they go to Assyria, right? And there's going to be, I'm going to bring the account, okay? Let me just finish this up, verse 12. When they shall go, I will spread my net upon them. I will bring them down as the fowls of the heaven. I will chastise them as their congregation hath heard, meaning punish, all right? Verse 13, woe unto them, meaning death and destruction. For they have fled from me, destruction unto them, because they have transgressed against me. Though I have redeemed them, yet they have spoken lies against me. Right. All right. And by speaking those lies is resurrecting all these other gods, man, saying, no, this is my true power. All right. Even though, all right, the Lord delivered us out of Egypt, man. All right. But once again, we transgressed the laws. All right. We were following after all these other idols, after the customs of these other heathens. So the Lord punished us. All right. Now we're going to get to an account of when he finally removed us out of our land. Okay, this is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 17, and I'll start at 1. In the 12th year of Ahaz, king of Judah, began Hoshea, the son of Elah, to reign in Samaria over Israel 9 years. All right, and Hoshea was the last king of Israel, all right, before the Assyrians came in, okay, and removed us out of our land, all right? Verse 2. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, but not as the kings of Israel that were before him, right? He was bad, but not as bad as all the other kings of Israel, okay? That leads me to bring this out, all right? Because I got this, Salak, yeah, if you can read this, Salak, if you can't, but this is called the Rose Book of Bible Charts, Maps, and Timelines, right? And it's going to show this right here. This is a timeline of the Northern and Southern Kingdom, all right? And then it gives name, evaluation, reign, end of life, and references, meaning that the scriptures, okay, when the time that they were ruling, all right? Now this, it says divided kingdom, king of Israel, northern kingdom, all right? These are, it's talking about you so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, all right? So Jeroboam, his evaluation, bad. Nadab, bad, okay? And we all know about Jeroboam, okay? He brought the 2 calves and resurrected them, all right? And that's when a civil war broke out between northern and southern kingdom, all right? Nadab, bad. Baasha, bad. Elah, bad. Zimri, bad. Omri, bad. Ahab, bad. Uzziah, bad. Joram, bad. Jehu, bad. Jehoahaz, bad. Jehoash, bad. Jeroboam the second, bad. Zechariah, bad. Shalom, bad. Menahim, bad. Pekahiah, bad. Pekah, bad. And finally, Hoshea, bad. Okay, all of northern kingdom were bad. That was their evaluation. All right, they were going off, man. That's why the Lord had them removed first out of the land. All right, and the Assyrians came in. Now, and I'm reading you the account. Okay, so Hoshea, he was evil, but not as evil as all the rest of the kings of Israel. All right, this will just show you how wicked, okay, you so-called Hispanics and Americans are, right? And that's why a lot of y'all gonna get put to death, because you make up majority of the tribes. All right, let's go to 3. Against him came up Shalmaneser, king of Assyria. All right, and Shalmaneser was the king of Assyria at that time. All right, he's the one that took down the northern kingdom. And Hoshea became his servant and gave him presents, right? Tributes, money, okay? Verse 4. And the king of Assyria found conspiracy in Hoshea, for he had sent messengers to So, king of Egypt, and brought no present to the king of Assyria. Right, and that's where it says in Hosea that I read, chapter 7:11, Ephraim is a silly dove. All right, he has no heart. All right, meaning no mind. All right, here it is. Okay, you became servant, all right, to the king of Assyria. All right, yet you still wanted to give tributes to Egypt and not give money to the Assyrian king. All right, that's why the Assyrian king Shalmaneser is like, yo, this is conspiracy. He's not giving me money anymore. All right, I gotta now, okay, lay down the northern kingdom. All right, the Israelites. All right, okay, I gotta lay down Hoshea. Meaning take down his kingdom. Conspiracy in Hoshea, for he has sent messengers, so king of Egypt, and brought no present to the king of Assyria, and he had done year by year, as he had done year by year, right? So you had northern kingdom being tributaries to the Assyrian Empire, okay, for many years. Then one year, there's no money coming to Assyria. So now Shalmaneser found conspiracy out of it. Therefore, the king of Assyria shut him up and bound him in prison. Right, that's when he arrested Hoshea, verse 5. Then the king of Assyria came up throughout all the land and went up to Samaria and besieged it 3 years. Right, that's when, okay, the northern kingdom fell. All right, that's when they started going into captivity, which is going to bring it up. Verse 6. In the 9th year of Hoshea, the king of Assyria took Samaria and carried Israel away into Assyria and placed them in Halah and in Habor by the river of Gozan and in the cities of the Medes. Right? You see that? So that's why, okay, all right, we got scattered, man. All right, we went into captivity. All right, we got scattered because, hey, first and foremost, we weren't following our true power. All right, we were following after these other gods. So the Lord had it set up that these other empires take us down, man. All right, and the Assyrian kingdom took us down. All right, that's why we got scattered. All right, for our iniquities, man. And that's actually going to be the title of this lesson, man. We were scattered, okay, among the heathens for our iniquities. Verse 7. For so it was that the children of Israel had sinned against the Lord their power, which had brought them out of the land of Egypt, from under the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and had feared other gods. Verse 8. And walked in the statutes of the heathen, whom the Lord cast from before the children of Israel, and of the kings of Israel, which they had made. All right, still following after the customs and statutes of the heathens. All right, that's why we got punished. Verse 9. And the children of Israel did secretly those things that were not right against the Lord their power, and they built them high places in all their cities, from the tower of the watchman to the fenced city. All right. Okay, what were they building? He's going to explain it right here. Verse 10. And they set them up images and groves in every high hill and under every green tree. All right. Idols, man. Setting up idols. All right. In the land of Israel. Okay. Verse 11. And there they burnt incense in all the high places, as did the heathen, whom the Lord carried away before them, and wrote wicked things to provoke the Lord to anger. Verse 12, for they served idols, whereof the Lord has said unto them, ye shall not do this thing. Verse 13, yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, turn ye from your evil ways, and keep my commandments, and my statutes, according to all the law which I commanded your fathers, and which I sent to you by my servants the prophets. So, hey, this is plain, man. And where's this going back to? Okay, Deuteronomy 28. All right? I'll bring that up. Okay? In fact, let me bring it up now. All right? Deuteronomy chapter 28. That wasn't part of the scripts that I had written down, but hey, that's the spirit. All right? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Right. So you see that? Because we weren't doing that, and we were following after the other gods and idols, okay, these heathens came and took us down. All right? And you see that with the northern kingdom, okay, in this lesson, all right? All right? Because we weren't following the law, statutes, commandments, man. All right? We were doing evil in the side of the Lord, man. All right? Because we're supposed to be above these other nations, man. We're supposed to be ruling, man. All right? This is our earth. The water's ours. The air, the air is ours, all right? Because the air that you heathens are breathing, okay, we created that, all right? All right, the angels, man, okay? And Yahweh Shai, okay? And Lord willing, we were those angels with Yahweh Shai creating the earth, all right? Okay? This is our earth, all right? And because we broke the law, statutes, commandments, now we're tributaries, okay, to our servants, man, okay? That's crazy, man. Verse 14. Notwithstanding, they would not hear, but hardened their necks like to the neck of their fathers that did not believe in the Lord their power. Right, just following, once again, man, our fathers were doing the same thing, man. Verse 15. And they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers, and his testimonies, which which he testified against them, and they followed vanity and became vain, and went after the heathen that were round about them, concerning whom the Lord had charged them, that they should not do like them. Right, man. That's why the Lord allowed, okay, Shalmaneser to invade the northern kingdom, all right? Because we were following after the ways of the heathen. Verse 16. And they left all the commandments of the Lord their power, and made them molten images, even 2 calves, and made a grove, and worshipped all the calves of heaven, and served Baal. Right, and the 2 calves, that was Jeroboam, man. He did that shit, man. Jeroboam, he was an Ephraimite, all right? And Jeroboam was going on. The Lord had to judge Jeroboam, man, for that shit. Verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters, that's it, all right? All right? So, yeah, man. So that's that part right there, okay? Because we were serving other gods and following after the ways of the heathens, the Lord punished us, all right? So that's why the curses came upon us and we lost our land. We got removed out of our land. And we got scattered among the heathens, okay? Because, all right, we were committing iniquity against our true power, all right? So now let's get to the book of Deuteronomy again, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes that I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right. And that's why we're cursed, man. All right. Because we were breaking the law, statutes, commandments. We weren't following after our true power. Okay. We were following after the ways of the heathens. All right. And we got scattered. Okay. Among into the countries where the heathens dwell at. All right. And we're going to bring that out right now. Okay. Jumping to 64 to get to the point. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Right. Okay. Because Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay, weren't serving other gods. Okay. They were serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. They were serving the true power. Okay. Yahweh, the Most High, man. Okay. And because we were breaking the laws, we got scattered, okay, throughout the earth, all right, serving other gods, okay, that Jacob, Isaac, and Abraham didn't know, all right? Verse 65, and among these nations, all right, where we were scattered at, the heathens, shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and a sorrow of mind. Verse 66, and thy life shall hang in the doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and thou shalt have none assurance of thy life. Right, man. And you can see that to this very day, man. If you look at Northern Kingdom, they have no assurance, okay, of their life, man. They're subjected onto the Edomites, man. All right? All the laws and statutes, okay, are the Edomites' laws, man. These unrighteous decrees, man. Okay? And so you're seeing Northern Kingdom fucked up to this very day, man. All right, because of the transgressions that they have been doing to this at this time period, okay, and in the time of antiquity, man, during the time of when the Northern Kingdom fell, okay. Well, and prior to that, okay, because why did the Northern Kingdom fail? Because what they were doing, all right. So now, let's go back to Ezekiel 36, and I'm gonna close it up. All right, so Lord willing, is edifying. Back to Ezekiel chapter 36. I just lost it. 36 and continue on, verse 20. And when they entered unto the heathen, whither they went, they profaned my holy name, when they said unto them, these are the people of the Lord, and are gone forth out of his land. Right. So those heathens, right, especially the elite, all right, they see that majority of people still profane, okay, the Lord, okay. They're not trying to return to Yahweh Bashim El Shai, all right. And so, okay, the heathens are like, yeah, look at them, man. All right, they still doing what the hell they want to do. All right, they're still serving other gods. All right. Verse 21. But I have pity for my holy name, which the house of Israel had profaned among the heathen, where they went. Right, because the Lord has pity, okay, on his people. Okay, starting with the elect. All right, verse 22. Therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord power, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, for my holy name's sakes, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whither ye went. Right, because the Lord is going to magnify his name through us. Okay, for his name's sake. Verse 20. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. Right, because aren't we in Babylon right now? Okay, aren't we in the land of our captivity? Okay, and don't you see majority of people still profane the Lord's name, even though you have the truth out now on the highways and byways? Okay. All right, this is how you know this is talking about our people, man. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord power, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. Right, and they're seeing it now. All right, now these heathens are scared, man. All right, because the elect are standing boldly, mainly here at Great Millstone. All right, we're standing boldly for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're standing boldly for our heritage, our culture. Okay, we're saying, hey, no, we're the Israelites. All right, the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is our power. All right, he's our Lord. All right, and we're gonna get delivered out of this bitch. All right, America. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, because Yahushua is coming to deliver his elect, man. Verse 24. For I will take you from among the heathen, you see, and gather you out of all countries, and will bring you into your own land. Who's going to do that? The Messiah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Okay? Yahushua is his name. He's coming with his angels to deliver the elect, okay, wherever they were scattered at, okay, among the heathen. All right? It's plain, man. Verse 25. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. You see? So that's how the Lord's doing that, man. By this word, man. He's cleaning us, man. We're finally remembering ourselves. All right? In the land of our captivity. Let me bring it out. All right? There's the book of Baruch. Chapter 2. All right. Oh yeah, verse 30, Salakia. Whoa. Salakia, verse 30. For I knew they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. Well, no, Salakia. Let me go up to verse 20. Let me go to verse 29. Verse 29. Verse 28. Salakia. And thou spakest by the servant Moses in a day when thou didst command him to write the law before the children of Israel, saying, verse 29, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. You see? So the Israelites were scattered. Okay? The Israelites were scattered. Alright? And it started with the northern kingdom. Okay? Going into captivity in Assyria. Alright? And then they fled Assyria. Alright? And you can read it in the Apocrypha in 2nd Esdras chapter 13. And we came over here. Over here in the New World. Okay? Thinking that, okay, saying, yeah, we're going to follow our law, statutes, commandments, which we didn't. And then you had Christopher Columbus, fuck ass, come over, all right, and put us again into captivity, all right. And then there was a reverse slavery, because you had a lot of indigenous people on this side being sold over to Europe, okay, to the European countries, all right, which they will never bring out in history, all right. But that's how it goes to show you that Israel was scattered, okay, among the nations. Okay, throughout the earth, like the script, like it said in Deuteronomy. Verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. Right, and we're in the land of our captivity, Babylon, and we're remembering ourselves, all right? We understand we were scattered, okay, among the heathens for our iniquities, all right? And now we're returning to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, okay? We're renewing our mind. We're being cleansed right now through the word, man. Okay? Verse 31. And shall know that I am the Lord their power, and I will give them an heart and ears to hear. Verse 32. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name. You got to know that name. Verse 33. And return from their stiff neck, from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the ways of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. Verse 34, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. You see, man? All right, it's all about Israel, okay, getting delivered out of the lands, okay, out of the countries, okay, that they were scattered in, all right? Getting delivered from among the heathens, all right? So yeah, man. Hey, let me see if there's any more else on Ezekiel. Verse 20. Hey, yeah, I'll go down. Back to Ezekiel 36, verse 26. Verse 25. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. Verse 26. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. Verse 27, and I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. Right, and that's what's going to happen. Eventually, we're going to have a full download of, okay, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments perfectly, all right, through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Okay, when we go back into our homeland, all right? Because that's when we get changed as a twinkle of an eye, man. We get into them chariots. That's when we get downloads, man, all right? And then we're able to go into our homeland, okay, with the laws, statutes, and commandments, okay, doing them perfectly, never going off, all right? So, yeah, man, Lord, that was edifying once again. All right, the title of this video is we were scattered for our iniquities, okay? We were scattered among the heathen for our iniquities. All right, and with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Wakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostle, great millstone, who ruled well and taught me this truth. And salutation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith. And with that, Shalom.